Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe, and I'm glad you came back to see me. I really like this idea of the Metropolis thingy that we had started last episode, and so far it's growing well. So I think what we should do is concentrate more on this area in general and get more people in, get more cargo in. Part of me wants an airport, but that's a stupid idea, I'm sure. Even this train makes money now. Isn't that exciting? I think it was making a little bit of money last time, but yeah, I did add the missing bus connections to all of these things, and then one thing that I did, it's a little ugly for right now, but I put these rails around. What is this? Did I really turn you off? Yeah, I did turn you off. Sorry about that. Let's get some city names going. No, that's not city names. This one? Yep, that's city name. St. Ives. Yes, that's who we are. I put a little bit of rail around St. Ives because I don't want St. Ives to grow any more this direction. Every growth, everything that it wants to do needs to go in this general, well, place. And honestly, I kind of want to do the same thing over here. So how about we just get rid of this nonsense, these nonsense connections that we have sitting there. Nobody needs this. And yeah, the AI will just not build on rail. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're using the wrong thing here, buddy. Okay. I was hoping I can adjust the curve a little bit, but no, that's not really a thing. So what you have to do is give yourself a straight line. There you go. Go in here, go in there. And if they want to connect a couple roads or a couple houses to where the rail is going over here, that's allowed. I'm okay with them completing what they already have going, but I don't want more growth in this general direction generally speaking. That's not what I want. So yeah, let's just complete this half circuit. It will make things look a little ugly for a little while, but needs must, and this does help. The AI will stop trying to grow across these places relatively well, and that's super exciting. Nope, that's the wrong button that you're clicking there. C, they say, to turn off snapping, and now they are not snapping. What the? This bridge, this thing, is not quite what I had envisioned for what's going on here, but that's fine. We can just do this crossing from here to here. This will be ugly for a little while, but that is okay. Again, the only thing I want from this is that they don't grow anymore into this general vicinity, and I think we can accomplish that just fine, like so. Let's just close that off, and they can be happy. We can put a itchy whatever, itchy behind my glasses. We can put like a light rail on here if we really want to. I'm not sure that we need that today, but this is all wonderful. Cool. So if we want to keep growing this area in general, we have to supply all the stuff that they are longing for on top of bringing more people in. We are getting people into backup pretty well, I think. Yeah, we have a 140% destinations increased in general, and then 60% increased in public transit. That's good enough. That's fine. I don't think we need any more than that. So they just have to keep growing and considering all the opportunities I gave them in the area already. Let's just put a couple more, roads in that hopefully make them happy enough to do the thing that I want them to do, and we'll see what happens. Beautiful. There we go. That house just disappeared, but that is fine. So, back up. What else do you need? You would like food, mechanical components, and goods. Okay, so two of the more expensive ones, but they're not on very high demand yet, and by expensive I really just mean they take a lot of like transportation setup to get them into the situation. I'm surprised to not have any fuel demand yet. I am a little scared that this will... you probably need some more machines going over here. Yes, I do. I'm a little scared that this one will close too soon. I would actually like to use this, but without having any demand, it makes it kind of pointless or useless to try to connect anything there. But if I look, Chagford is already kind of turned on for fuel right there, and then yeah, Eastham. None of the other places want fuel, but that's not the place you want to connect to, right? Well, if you set up another route, go from backup all the way out to Chagford, that could work. Okay, Chagford is a large town. That would be a good connection. Oundle can just go into Chagford too. That could probably be a bus connection. We would be fine. Shermhang, Acton to Eastham. That would increase the transport from backup to Eastham. That would be good. Chagford down to Eastham. Yeah, that could help too, but I'm not sure that that's what I really want. So, yeah, increasing the passenger route connectivity is very helpful. But usually not as helpful as getting more cargo. And although we see here we only have a 40% cargo increase, but we're also not delivering all that we need. Well, not delivering all that we need should be a relatively easy update, because this rate is 160. Let's move it over here so it stays pinned. And then look over here. Also look at the sound, because I actually do like the music that plays in the background. And see what we need. We need 199. We're only getting 88 currently delivered. This one says 160, but it's also transporting this. So if we put these together, it is close to 160. It's not really 160, but it's close to 160 that they transport right now, but we really need 250. So let's see what we can do in our current setup. If we want to replace all the vehicles, do we have anything new that would be super useful for this? No, that would not be. So all we're going to do is just increase this until we get to close to 250, which should just be... This one is fine for right now. They will increase a little bit, but I also don't think that we cover all of the Conmat needs at this point, which is fine. So that's Conmat and tools. What's the other thing that we're delivering here? Just Conmats and tools. I'm guessing the other tools, yeah, backup has tools and Conmats going from here. So both of them together should handle the delivery to that city in terms of cargo that we have access to already. That does not mean that we have Conmats out here that also would like some deliveries, and those are different. Let's get, I think I just added too many trucks looking at this situation, but that's okay. There's a bus stop already there. I don't want that. I would like to, oh yeah, this looks good. I think we are highlighting everything that I want to highlight, right? No. Here? You're highlighting more. Still not everything. Okay, this one. This stop. This is it. Okay, this one covers most, not all of it, but most is good enough. With that, we should add another platform here, otherwise it's not really gonna work. And that is not a platform like that, but ooh, I didn't think I could actually get one in here, but obviously the game's just like, yeah, this is fine. You can totally add one more delivery truck in this area, no problem at all. So let's do that. Let's set up a new route. And how much do you need to deliver? Really not that much. Try not to block my buses if you could, but we'll just keep an eye on that when we need to. But this is going to back up Conmats 2. IOI. Conmats 2. There we go. And then we have the depot. Get me a bus and Conmats. Gosh, we just don't have a special delivery truck for it, which is a little annoying, but that's fine. Give me 4 because I think we'll need to use 40, and then it's a backup Conmats 2. Beautiful. Why am I doing that? Because more delivery means more growth. Very simple. Do we have tools that we're delivering out here? Yes. Wow, I'm actually surprised that we're delivering all of that. But we do have a little bit of food sitting here. We have a lot of food factories out here that we could use, and we could stash that on top of the Marlboro delivery train that we already have going all the way out here, and then deliver from there. But if we do that, you really need another cargo station connected in here somewhere. That is true. That is very true. I should do that. Okay. You first need to actually set up the food connection to make that work. That is also true, which is not trivial, which you may or may not know. But I could take stuff down here to Marlboro. Yes. Bring it to either of these food processing plants, then bring it back. Where are you going to get the grain from? We have this one obviously already tapped. You're already full, so we can't use you. We have 2 farms out here that are untapped today. This farm is already full, and I'm assuming this farm is already full. I don't always remember all the farms that we're already tapping. So there's that. There's a double farm here that could get us into Swanley. Swanley, do you want a direct connection to anything? These are all really big cities already. This is kind of wild. But yeah, 2 farms will get us 200 units. We need 800 units total. So that one, and that one would get us enough food to produce the thing that we want. Okay, and yeah, Marlborough is probably the best stop because we already have the boxcar delivery down to St. Ives East right now. Okay. Would you bring anything back from there, or would you just effectively bring all your grain up here on the island? I'm trying to look if there's another farm available that's already close by. We could do this one. We could use this one and then get into Osset too. Just having, I don't mind connecting to other cities if there's something else that I can connect to. And then Osset currently is not even part of our trip yet, of our network, not trip. It's kind of on top of a hill, but it's semi related to that one, so that should be okay. I think I like this. We can have both of these delivered down to the Osset farm. Okay. And then we have 3 already connected. We can bring the Helston farm down here with another connection. That will be fine. So this will be a very big train taking stuff down here. I'm not worried about money anymore. We have enough money. That's not the problem. So I'm not trying to cheat the game. I'm just trying to get big trains. So yeah, we bring all of that down here. That would work. And then deliver all of that out to Marlborough, this station, which has to grow a lot to accommodate the big train that we're going to bring in here. We're going to just bring food down here. Very simple, nothing complicated there. Maybe I'll just make a station on the outside of this. But yeah, we're going to get food down here, bring it back to Marlborough. And then Marlborough, you are getting food already delivered from a place, but you're not going to eat your own food. That's okay. And then we're going to bring it into St. Ives. Well, this station in St. Ives. And we're going to distribute from there, which we already started. So that should be relatively simple. I like it. I like it a lot. You could connect to the Arundel fruit processing plant because I kind of like the idea of having an industry in a city, and if I don't use this one, it will it will not it may close at some point is the problem here. Yes, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, actually. So let's do it. Let's get that connected. Okay, what's first? Well, first, you're going to lose a little bit of money because these guys are not going to turn on right away. But I think we can accommodate all that relatively quickly. But at least now I know what I'm trying to do, right? Good. I need a relatively direct connection from there to here. Ish. Then I need a relatively straight connection from there to here. There is a distance. Actually, can I... There is a little bit more road. If I go here, I may have a more direct route connection. Okay, let's see how this goes. Train, building, cargo. Connect, and then you say you can connect there but not there, but if you connect here, you're not connected at all. Okay, get me a road connection in there. I will have to destroy a couple things here. I don't think there's any hopes that that's not going to happen, but it would have to be here. Okay, if it has to be there, in theory, you just have to put the station in the middle of all of this, and then that would totally work. Truth. Station will probably look like this. How long do you need to be? This one is a delivery of 400 units, potentially 600 units down the road, but it's only going to be grain. I'm not planning on having anything else coming through here, besides maybe having the main line go through this. So let's just get it connected. Okay. Do it the other way, because that there's a hill. And if you put the cargo building inside the hill, it will look more ugly if you're already off. We're gonna go a little lower because I do know that we are going to go on the hill, but this should be fine. Okay, that feels good, and I'm pretty sure we can get that connected the way that we need to. Chippenham, would you? It just has these mountains. I'm very tempted to just slap a big station in here, and then Chippenham is connected. But we can also go just slightly on the outside of Chippenham through the mountain here, and then down into Osset to the Osset farm, which will be the final delivery piece. You could do this one first. I could, but I didn't want to. This is also going to be a terminal station. Yes, Swanage. Swanage is growing down here, not on top of the hill, just in case you're confused. But this has to be the terminal station, otherwise it's just silly. You're already here, may as well make this a terminal station. I just picked up, or I just chose to do a lot more work than I expected to, so that is silly, but it's happening anyways, and we have the connections that I would really like here. So that one is good. Then we go through the farm, pretty much on the outside, and get into Osset. Osset, you are a nice little village that looks like you need a little bit of a train connection to get a couple things done. What do you think? Okay, there's no way we're going to get this connection from where it is, but these are all relatively small villages, so I am tempted to just leave these stations relatively small with a siding. I didn't mean to have three tracks on here, but with a siding, now I have to decide where my cargo trains are going to go through, because you don't want cargo trains to stop. That's the thing. They take forever to get started again, so stopping them is a sin. But oh, I think I know what I'm going to do here. We don't want cargo trains to stop, and there's a chance we will have some high-speed rail coming through here as well at some point, because it's more a regional setup, right? So we're going to put our high-speed tracks here. I know these were slower tracks that I had initially, but this should be fine. We're going to extend this to look a little better, give me a passenger building that is appropriately sized for the area. It looks like we are building in the middle of the mountain. That is unfortunate. I don't like when that happens, but it is happening, therefore it is just what it is. And you guys can just figure out how to get up here. Can you make this? This is curvy already. Wow. I feel like I'm picking up or taking a bigger bite than what I can chew today, but I guess it is what it is, and you are still connected. Cool. That's what I wanted, so that's fine. We are pausing because we can't, we can afford, but I don't want to afford any shenanigans right now. This one will never have a different connection, so it will just get a cargo station, 320 meters, at least 2 tracks for deliveries. Actually, so there's 1 export track. There's going to be 2 import tracks because we have those 2 farms, but then there will be another one, and I may make that a special one. So we need 3 tracks just to get here. And then we just have outside tracks, and all of that should be relatively easy. What about collision? Just remove the fields. Seriously. Do you want to go here? Yes, you do want to go here. I wouldn't mind if I don't have to make you float in the air as much as you're trying to float here. But honestly, it is what it is, and we're just not going to change it. Can you go connect to both of those? No, you don't want to. That's fine. You're just going to be here. And then I think what we want is a little bit of extra tracks on the outside. By a little bit, I mean 2 extra tracks, and I'm not going to go do this the boring way. We're just going to connect them like this, and then talk to a high-speed track and get you all connected. It does have all these little pieces that are really annoying to delete, but hopefully I don't have to delete them at all, ever. I probably do, but I don't want to believe it, okay? Middle track, yes, and then you come out here, also middle track, good. Is this something we're gonna get done today? Oh, I have my doubts. I have big doubts about that part, but you never know. You never know. We just gotta wait and see and figure out what we're gonna do here. Electrified, high speed, cool. Yes, electrified high speed and cargo is currently sharing a track, but you know what? It will be fine. What's the worst that could happen? I don't want an answer to that. Did I already place the last thing over here? Yes, I did. I wouldn't mind connecting into the shorter or into the single platform over here. That looks nice, but there's a collision somewhere. So let's go and find your problem. Oh, your problem is just that little piece of field? You should just be able to delete it by default, but okay, whatever. There's a tunnel, because it has to be a tunnel. There's no way around that, which is why these things are usually built much later, because money. But that bridge seems appropriate, as well as the tunnel that goes in here. Is there going to be a high-speed track or not? I will not be able to answer that until we get to it. Very simple. I just don't know. Maybe, probably, hopefully. I would like that. But it's not up to me just yet. So get those in here. That looks fine. And then these guys, part of me thinks they should just spread out into their own track out here. I don't know if I'm going to get exactly what I want, but we're just going to see what I see. I thought I saw... It's not connecting to the thing that I want. If I run from there... Oh! 109. That's fine. 109 to separate you out to over here is not bad. But then again, I think... Oh, come on. Come on. Lame. I wanted to do just a full crossing there, but I don't think that's really worth it here, especially with the fight. And I still have to connect this guy out as well. And then if we're not even going 120, there's really no point in it because we don't want the cargo trains to really slow down. So connecting like this makes this junction a little bigger, but in general, we will still have the same connectivity that we want, which in the grand scheme of things is worth more than having a slightly better looking junction, at least in my opinion. Let's get you connected to something here. You would have to be connected to something there. And you, I like to differentiate the sections a little bit. We'll just connect here and then everyone will be fine. A couple signals on there will happen eventually. And now to this trick. Okay, so you want to go through here. That's fine. I don't mind having a station on the outskirts of town. So let's do this. Is this a high-speed track or is this a slow-speed track? Let's do 4 to make something a little different. I don't think we need a 320 station here. I think a 160 is a little short, so let's do a 240. But we're not going to do a standard rail connection. I think we're going to connect the middle pieces out. Yes, and you... that one's gonna be a fight. Okay. Okay. That fight we can win. How are we going to win that? All we have to do is move this thing over a little bit. And to move it over, don't be silly. Put your track down. Put another track down. Put the last track down. Leave one of the tracks in. So now we're moving it over 2 signals. And I can actually make sure that we can get the connection that I want here by just running this guy over here and say, yep, that one got the connection that we wanted. Perfect. There's a little bit of tunnel, a little bit of that. I don't think the tunnel is necessary. It's more a thing that happened earlier, but this way I at least know that we get a connection that we really need here. 4 tracks, honestly, sure. Because then I can use the inside tracks to have the direct connection. The outside tracks are my cargo stations. I don't mind that. Now, we're going to remove all of this because we know that this connection is going to work. But we're going to replace it with something that doesn't try to go downhill right away. Instead, it's going to go correct hill. Okay. What did you say? You're going to do the inside? Yes, the inside too is going to be our friend. Okay. Nope, that one. My mouse hand is a little twitchy. There you go. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to make sure that we can get this connection. I don't care how it looks. There's just a little embankment next to a mine. That seems pretty reasonable if you ask me. This connection is fine. I will probably take away a little bit of the bridge here in just a minute because it'll make building there a lot easier, but not quite yet. First, we're going to go across the bridge, get that pillar right there. That looks good. And then we can remove this piece. And then we can add this piece back in all the way up to where the pillar was. And now we're just going to do this connection, but on flat ground instead of a bridge. Not flat ground, but embankment. That can go there, and you would go here. And as you can see, they're still kind of semi-connected over here, but they don't look terrible. I think the speed here may have had a little bit of a problem. Let's go check. Speed is... yeah, this is not a high-speed track. Sorry. That rail is going to split out much sooner than what I expected. Gets the same bridge and hopefully looks okay, as in the split doesn't split in different sections. That's or doesn't cross over too much. It is not perfect, but it's okay, I think, for right now. Okay, good. You will just come in there, and you would do the same thing from this side, and that's fine. We're not even going to have trains running on here. I just kind of want to connect them so we have them when we need to. Also, you really need to get into the habit of actually upgrading these rails before you do something silly, not after. That would be great. Now, continue. Continue to this station. What do we have? Lots of bridge. Okay, we need high speed. Sadly, there's only one unless you go with mods relatively soon, which I don't want to do yet. There are tunnels or embankment. I don't hate these. I can go down just a little bit, and then we have this bridge in the way, and well, not a bridge, but then we have this road in the way. But I like this. I'm gonna go down just a little bit. I'm holding a shift and N to go down just a couple pieces at a time, and it's taken a lot longer than I expected. But I'm okay with going with a low bridge. But I don't think I want to go much lower than this. Money obviously is not really a problem right now, and this is a straight shot. This is a direct connection, so our high-speed rail should be relatively happy. And this may actually be a situation where we can run the TGV that we couldn't run before, more because of connectivity issues than anything else. The game does this sometimes where it doesn't want to snap to the right things, so let's make sure that you are snapped to the right thing. Right here. Then we can get this bridge, especially if you make any adjustment that the game didn't want to do, like I was going much lower than the game wanted to be. The game sometimes just goes, you know what, buddy? Can you not? And I would say, no, but I want to. And then the game would say, no. Let's do this. If we give ourselves a third rail here and run that all the way to the outside of this, you're not going to get a good connection with this guy still. True. Let's see. I'm trying to make this not awful. It is awful anyways because it connected as a different bridge. Not very helpful. Also not helpful. Okay. This is... You remember where this episode started and where we are now? They're not the same ballpark. Not even a little bit. So this is kind of a little ridiculous. I do know that I can do this. Well, you say problem, but honestly out here there's not really a problem. What you want to do is see if these tunnels actually stay far enough apart, but this is going to work. I love it. Yes. This is going to be fun. So what I have to do is highlight this first and then get all the pieces in there connected. This is hard. This is too difficult. I want to do this right now. Too many trees. Who put all these trees on this map? It's ridiculous. Yes. Maybe at some point we can remove all of this. No. There you go. Oh, come on. There you go. We actually got all of them. So now, the tunnels that are sitting there are evenly spaced. Cool. They're still evenly spaced right here, but I think what we can do now is take this bridge back a little bit, like so. Do the same trick that I did before, where we just make this an embankment instead of a bridge. Beautiful, just like that. And now I think there is a small chance that this nicely connects in here. 300. 300 tells me that is smooth enough for these guys to be happy. You may have noticed that there's more tunnel over here that has to happen, and now it has happened. Same thing over here. If you don't mind making the exact same tunnel entrances, so that would be super. And then you just connect all the way out here. Thank you, autosave. Probably needed you. It's been a while. And then we're going to do the same thing out here before we get them back together. Where are you? Where's the... Oh, it's right here. I don't know why I just left a tiny little piece there because they never want to connect the way that you want them to. But this looks pretty good, if you ask me, especially if we consider high-speed rail in this area. So that should be fine. And now a nice long connecting curve. 170 is probably not good enough for what I want. 225, yes, because the high-speed rail is going to be in the middle. there will be no need to be any more high speed on the outside tracks, because those will be regionals. So this is fine. Nice, smooth, lanky curve. We still have to get to Swanley, and then you have to somehow get onto your cargo connection, which is over here. You could jump through Swanley, jump here, the river, because I don't think I want to get into Felixstowe. I'd much rather have the connection somewhere here and make that an actual junction, which means you have a couple bridges to build here. The bridges to build here are going to be ugly, because there's no natural feature in this area to get you what you want. There's also no natural feature in this area to get you what you want, so that's not going to be much different. We could build up a little bit of a mountain here, which we would with embankments, and that, I guess embankments would save us. All right, let's do embankments. Swanley, that means we want to go this way. Swanley, you are on a big hill. I don't want to build up too much. We're going to have here some trams running through tunnels, I think, is what this is really translating to. Why? Because I'm already, well, I'm not, okay, let's see where the natural grade is. If I keep you flat, you're up in the air. Okay, that's too high. So we need to go down at least one, but one slinky going down already gets us here. So yeah, I feel pretty like I don't want to just abridge all the thing. That's already a big bridge, and that's a little ridiculous, but I don't want to bridge everything, but I feel like I also don't want to be on the top of the hill here. So what I really want is this to go, no, don't unpause. This is the perfectly wrong time to unpause. I'm feeling this. Oh, wow. That's, yeah. Let me help you. That was wrong. I'm thinking right here is not a bad place to put a station height-wise. I think this road may actually be on the correct level, or an appropriate level at least, to make this work. So let's go through here, connect to this road, and that road is going to get removed in just a minute. But yeah, this is nice and flat. Okay. That's what we're going to use. Put a station right next to it, because not all the way up, it's not all the way down. It's somewhere near where I would like this to be. This one probably needs at least 4. It's supposed to be a high-speed track, so I'm going to give it a little extra tracks. A couple extra tracks. Yeah, that's English. And let's plop it right here. I think that road is just slightly lower than on that side, but it's going uphill. That's okay. You already removed all the... Yeah! Yeah, this is... You still didn't change your thing. Change your thing. There you go. You changed it. Good job. Now upgrade them. Nope, wrong button. I don't know why I can't do that, you know, forever ago, but now we have done it. So that connects right there. We are getting most of this probably connected for free. Too much slope. Not enough. Not too much slope. Very good. Now you connect here. Also good. Now this one is connecting to a little bit of Swanley, which means we need a lot of transport set up here. Great. That's perfect. We want transport to have to set up. Are you sure? Don't. Just stop making fun of your own way of saying things and everything will be fine. Okay, this one definitely has to go up. I don't know how much, so we're going to go this way to find out. You say up all the way. Up all the way. Okay, let's get started here. Again, sorry, we have only one high-speed rail available, and that is that one. And it connects right there. Perfect. Let's, before I do this, get this embankment going to a reasonable spot. Definitely everything in the city should be bridged, but everything before the city does not need to be bridged. So you go there, you go here, you make you did it completely wrong. It's because it didn't show me where the bridge was. Okay, got it. From here. Okay, there's the sign for the bridge. There's the thing with the bridge. Oh, I do think that at this point there was also a thing of you can click on the bridge and you can change it. But I don't think you can select your location of where that starts, so I think I could have done that a little better with the tools available now. It's just force of habit. Forgive me. Click the blue button. clicking blue button. That looks fine. And then to make this look pretty, you need to add another bridge here. And for some reason, it's trying to move this one up, which I don't want, which is unfortunate. Let's see if I can get these convinced that they don't have to do that. No, it's trying to pull the bridge, the road up, which I like that road. But if you're not useful road, you're just not going to happen. Looks like this is not an embankment. Okay. If you pull it in from this side, is more embankment? Nope. Nope. And that's why the road didn't want to connect the way that you thought it should connect. That makes perfect sense now. You can connect here. Yep, that's good. These just have to be merged with the main route, with the main line here. Here? Over here? They don't have to be merged. I just prefer them being merged until we have enough traffic where that's no longer the case. And when I put my track in, I do try to have like a extra long continuation every once in a while. But here, as you can see, it's not really helping me. Actually making things more difficult. 124, that's a little slow. Can you do this? Well, I don't think you're going to get much faster than that. Okay. Go back to where you were. I think we're also at a slope here, which makes connecting these things not much easier. Now it's 112 instead of 124, so... shouldn't have done that. That's what that is saying. The game is just like, no, why? You know what? Today is a high chance that we're only going to get some tracks built and nothing else. And let's first see how these guys feel about this connection. This is flat. Okay. Okay. This is not bad, but we will have to go up relatively soon. This is bad. Get lower, 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 lower. This is like the level that I want to be on because it should allow us to go over all these things. Well, if it should allow you that, you should really just start building this thing. Okay, so if I go here and go 1, 2, 3. 3 is not high enough. 4 is high enough. And if I then go shift and down 1, still high enough. Okay, bridge pillar collision, that's fine. Another shift and down, that's comma. And over here, now we're talking. Okay, I like that. Give me this bridge. Would you mind not showing that info icon there because I want to see if there's a pillar. I don't see a pillar. So I think we can use this as is. You go over here, you go over there. Very good. Then you just need to jump this as well. You don't have to go super far, just far enough. That's good. And we are staying nice and flat. I like it. Oh, so many bridges. And now we just have to build the embankment in between here. Which I think it's fine to do it there. It's probably okay to do it here. Then we can click on this. That's what I was missing earlier. That looks good. That looks good. You can come in here and you can come in there. I am liking where this is going because now... Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, just embank. Thank you. I do like where this is going. I think it looks pretty. So far. Are you going to connect that to Harlow or whatever that city is? That's just to the left of you. I don't know. This one has to be relatively fast. It's mostly cargo, so 180 is your max that you actually want. How we're doing with that? Honestly, this is not bad angle-wise. So let's get that one in there. Okay, did it still go up? It's slightly going up, but not very going up. So that should be good enough. You can go here. Okay, these are cargo lines now. You don't actually have passenger lines running through here anymore. Which means we don't really need the high-speed rail. But I like the high-speed rail because it makes life easier because eventually you get the faster trains. Faster train is 180, right? Cargo train? Okay, well, maybe you stopped separating them entirely. And maybe we should stop worrying about that. Maybe we should. The game says, yeah, jawohl. Yeah, no problem. We got this. I like it. I like that a lot. Well, this one cannot be the embankment. All the embankments that can be embankments are embankments. I like it. And this is a bridge for sure. Okay. Are all the bridges that I want? 300. Yes, I'm on the correct side. I'm on the outside, and I am on the outside. I think this is a winner. Okay. You have to worry about where you're going to connect these guys in. Yes. But that's a worry for later, right? Maybe. But this should be fine. You are now connected to the network. All right. I like those bridges. I think that looks great. And yeah, this is a TGV route that we can definitely use. Now I'm just trying to question myself. Okay, if that is a TGV route, you are in backup. Backup current... Well, no, you just got to Marlborough. You're not in backup yet. If you want to go to backup, you have to either connect to Harlow, which that is honorable because there's this thing in the middle that you're using. Or you just avoid Harlow altogether. What's an alternative approach here? You could go move the whole interstate and kind of merge onto this thing, but as you can see, everything is in the way. But that is the correct place for a high-speed rail to go in. Okay. That feels like the thing that I should do. Just go straight through here. Everything has to be redone. I don't think that's going to happen today, because that's a lot of work, and I actually don't hate how this looks, and then we still need the road connection that we have down here. But it is the right approach. It would be this way. And then, doesn't matter, like, what are you called? You are called Harlow. Harlow can just get an extra long station on the outside here that then connects us with the rest. It's just all the things over here have to be moved around. The interstate has to be either elevated or moved. And then we still have to figure out how the interstate is interacting with the rail that we're going to go push through here. So yeah, this is a large redevelopment project that has to happen eventually. For right now, I think we have all the pieces in place besides the connections here, which would be just rail connections right there. Now, obviously, if I do want to run a TGV on here, it's a terrible, terrible, awful, stupid idea to do that with... Come on. To do that with cargo trains on the same line. That is very stupid. You shouldn't do it. Doesn't mean I won't. It does not mean I won't do it. Let's make this a double slip for right now. But it will slow down your passenger trains, which is not ideal in any situation at all. So be aware of that when you do this. Let's see. I don't need all of that. I just need this one. Then I need a little bit of bridge here and connect you there. Same thing with the... let's call it road. I am looking forward to getting the local connections in here actually running, because I think that they will look relatively nice. See, if I don't have a bridge here, I don't need a bridge right next to it, and I don't like that. So what we're gonna do is lower all of this, lower it a little more. There we go. Lower all of this, just so I can get the initial bridge in there, and then if we have a cliffside on here, that's fine too. There's a little bit of cliff, that's what we're looking for. You connect, thank you. And my blue button, there you are. You connect as well. Okay, just up to the end of the bridge right there, that's good. And you guys, this one's probably not going to stay where it is, but I'm going to leave it right now because, yeah, there's a lot of redevelopment coming up in the very near future. Wow, you are not doing the thing that I want you to do. There we go. That's what I needed. You go there and you go there. I don't know what regional trains we run on here yet, but for right now we have nice connections everywhere. Plus, the rail looks flat. It's just this thing they have to worry about, which that is not... I have seen that. I've seen a connection like that on a road before, and was just like, this is wild, but it's not completely out of the question wild, if you know what I mean. I would like... This is a straight line, that's your problem, okay? I would like you to kind of swiggle down here. Come on. There we go. Sorry, house. But we do want that connection underneath the road, underneath the rail. Because that's important. With that in mind, you may as well just lower this really quick because you just did the same thing already, and I don't think we have to lower it a lot, we just have to lower it enough. There you go, and then there you go, beautiful. We have a little bit of a cliffside right behind it. There's the rail, there's all of this stuff, there's that stuff, there's all of this connected and ready to go. We do need some signals out here. They're not super important, mostly. I would just recommend that at the very minimum, the thing that you should do is put a couple one-way signals up so the game can figure out what directions you want it to go. Obviously, there's a little bit... No, I'm going to do this right now because I will forget. Again, I don't know what the passenger rail or the local rail is going to look like here yet, but something's going to happen, and I would like to be prepared for that. Get you in there, get you in there, and now I don't have to set up all the signals. I just have to set up enough. The game will be able to place my pathing the way that I need it to be placed, and that should be helpful. There you go. Those are done. Let's get the couple lines that we need to set up here done really quick. The first one will be you take whatever grain you have from there to here. Not there. There. Got it. Then you bring it back. I would like you to wait until loaded. Minimum stop time 0 seconds, max stop time forever. Cool. That's the first one. So this is grain south supply. Okay. The next one is going to be from Offset. This is going to be the one that I should probably set up today. All the way out here to Marlboro. Okay. Offset, you also have to wait until you're full. And that's the second cargo track that I'm using there. So just keep an eye on that. This is going to be the food, Marlboro food, grain supply. And this train is not going to bring anything back, but it's going to bring stuff down here. Where is the depot? We have one. Oh wow, I can actually use this depot here. That's awesome. Buy. Yes, we can let the game move forward a little bit because I was stopping it from doing anything. Multiple units, nothing too exciting. Steam, nothing. Electric, probably the right choice. And then this guy, I think in this case, because we are going pretty beefy, this is our only real choice. Diesel wise, yeah, you're good, but you have about half of the power that I need. So this is the series that I want. And then we're going to run with just the gondolas. I do regret not having any of the other wagons available here because, yeah, I think the cargo wagons look the best from the US, but that's fine. We do know that we have about a 340 meter length, so it's by this one. For right now, just one vehicle, and you will go on the Marlboro food grain supply. That's the first one that we want to run. Good enough. Good enough. Get me a couple more signals, probably here. Otherwise, it will get very confused over what I wanted to do. A couple relief signals, and the rest I will signal up in between episodes because signaling is really not that exciting. That's that part. Okay. Next part is actually making room for you here because right now we don't have that room. Right now I also have this, and I have all these buildings because I need a little bit extra storage, but that's not good enough. Let's pause this. We're going to lose a lot of material, but I'm not terribly worried about that. We will recover that in just in a nick of time, as they say. Let's expand our rail connection here. Is this 340? I don't know. Building, if I talk to you and make you 320 long, or 320, not 340. Yes, this is 320. Okay. Your train's going to be a little long for all of this, which means if we just back this out a tiny bit and make you a tiny bit longer, life will be good. You go there, good. Cargo buildings, no. Platforms, yes. More platform, and then just expand this. Very good. Do we have another train that ever needs to go here? Because then I would want to put the train tracks on that opposite side, which I know we don't need right now. So it's just going to be a big warehouse here. That looks good. Give me tracks. Give me brown tracks because they were already here. There goes one. There you... Oh, come on. It's trying to snap to the one that's in the tunnel, not to the one that I wanted it to snap to. That looks good. Get you over here. 100. Yeah, 100 is fine. And then this one, same thing. Opposite side. Signals. There's already a signal there. That should be fine. Then talk to you on terminals. Marlboro food grain supply. If you don't mind going to... Excuse me, autosave. I can't see what I'm trying to do. If you wouldn't mind going to... I can't tell where my terminals are. 3? No, we are on 3. How about 4? Maybe. Is that right? Yep, that's right. So the food supply goes there, and now we just have to transport the food supply to the correct food processing plant, which is down here. This will be quick, I promise. Maybe. Do you want to upgrade? Probably. Can't? Okay, you can't upgrade. Got it. In that case, just roads, relatively straight piece. You need to run all the way up the mountain here. Hill. It's more hill than a mountain. You're right. Stop doing that. Just go straight. You come all the way up here, and then a little bit of a turn into there. That looks good. Now we also have an extra connection, which is quite okay. Well, I'm quite okay with. Give me the building. Give me the cargo station. Give me... This is fine. You are connected to not everything, actually. Okay, this is a little worrisome because not connected to that cargo station right now, which that cargo station is important to get what? This is the correct station. You don't have to worry about that one unless you're trying to deliver food out there, which we actually don't. We don't want to bring food down that side, but we will have to worry about our trains picking up things that we don't want them to pick up. So that's something we do need to look out for. But how about this for now? Because we have a train coming in here, we do want... Yeah, this is not going to work. There's just not enough room to make this thing very happy. So you're just going to go on the outside here. We're going to flatten, or we're going to do some terraforming in the area, make that all look prettier. Get me a bunch of storage houses. These are there mostly so when the train comes in, we don't lose all of our cargo. Get another one there, another one there, just because it looks nice. This may be enough already, but because, again, we have a big train, there will be a lot of traffic here, and we want to make sure we can actually handle that. You can do better and more with one-way roads, but I think I'm just going to play with 2 terminal connections. Hopefully that will take care of everything that we need. Maybe better to have both terminals on this side instead of on both sides of the road, but again, those are all things that we can play with when we get there. For right now, is this just flattening? Yeah, this is not smoothing. This is smoothing. Beautiful. Look at that. It's doing all the smoothing things. Smoothing gun, you win. Now there's a signal there which we don't really love, but we will just ignore that for now. This will be a very simple pick up here, go to, you know, that station that's not here yet. Got it. This station definitely only needs 1 platform. That should be more than enough. You can technically deliver a couple things, so we will do that. Just whatever they want to pick up, they can pick up. But this line will need another connection, and I will tell them not to wait until full, because I think we will get a couple awkward things via train that want to be delivered to Arundel, which is not really what I want to do with. But this is the Arundel Aru food line. Okay, that's good. Get me a couple trucks on here, and then our grain line should kick in. Let's start with 8. Go. Aru food line, and then something that I haven't done is told Aru food line that here you can actually use both terminals. Cool. And then that should help with the traffic. There you go. It's now like lightly shown that it can do that. And that should technically turn on the line over here. Where's our train? How far did you go? We do need the other train for sure, but consumer, yep, it's already reserving 200 units for that thing. So I think in the meantime, I will set up a couple more cargo routes that are, well, we're not even connected here yet. That's silly. What an oversight. You person, you. Cargo building, just another large cargo building on this side. Get me a road connection. We are on pause, so that's good. Road, connect, very good. And then you are curvy, also very good. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There you go. That's what I wanted. No, that one's white. Perfect. White highlighted. And then there's that. Everything is highlighted. We have the grain that we want. Now we just need a train to actually go in here and put the grain all the way out here to this train, which is currently probably already overloaded, but I don't care. But yeah, this one has no problem now picking up whatever we want from it. And because we have tools needed pretty much all over the place, we will be able to pick up tools from the train right here, because there are tools being delivered to this location. Do I not have that on right now? I guess not. Cargo station? There we go. There are tools here. We can send tools to the other train, like comrades and tools. We can take... No, this train currently only has gondolas. Gondolas cannot carry any of that. So never mind. Never mind all of that. Good. This is all I wanted. You're still making money. Cool. Most of our trains making money. Cool. We did spend a lot of time building bridges and not really expanding this thing just yet. And we were pretty much paused the whole time. I do have to adjust some train routes, train capacities and all that stuff down the road. But we will get to all that in due time. For right now, we had a little bit of food. Remember, that was the easy product that we're delivering. The hard ones are still there, and I think we can focus on those in the near future because that will be fun. Also fun, yeah, redesigning this to actually make Harlow a extra large train station sounds kind of exciting to me, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, there's more to do. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.